Hello and welcome to Feed the Direwolf with me, the least everyone, aka MrSuryt. Today, I just put a bit of gold in there to be fed into the system. Might be a long one. I've been planning it for some time now. What I'm planning on doing today, that is. First of all, whilst I'm back at base, I thought I may as well lag again. May as well make myself a new sword. This one here's Smite 1 and it's pretty damaged, so it's not a bad sword. It's been doing a fairly decent job. What do we got? We're at a coal. Yes, very good. Let's take that out. Get a little bit more coal. Coal is right next to the diamonds. 2 more stacks of you. That ought to do. I've just got turned around and ran the wrong way. Back out this way, if it lets me. Oh, wow. Okay, full stack in there. Full stack and two extra we will take with us. We'll whack it there. Okay, whack a few pieces of you in there. And running a bit low on charcoal in this chest. If we look in the cart though, cart's full, so is the buffer on this, and so are we on here. So that's been working great. The only problem is another hobbyist steam engine. We had another blowout. I've got to pay more attention to my tree farm, I think. And what do we come back here for? Just to get a few of you. Yep. And my 31 levels. Let's go into my enchanting room. Oh, look at that. Always forget to come in here and collect all these. And go into my forester's backpack. Well, I don't always forget. Got a few in there. Very good. Now, this here doesn't burn, being this far back, so that's good. Don't have books there, but you don't need it. Actually, I've got one extra bookcase as is, so... Alright, level 30, let's give it a shot. What do we get? Okay. I don't know. But it's shiny. Excellent. Yay. One sec. Oh, I'm getting a weird message from my computer. One sec. Alright, I have no idea what that was. American company was trying to upload something to my computer. I don't know what. But I didn't ask for it, so it is gone. Okay, we need 2 books. One is going to be... Oh. Let's wait for this lag. Still have to get all this set up. This is Mistcraft room. We'll go to the nether. Ah! Oh! Stop lagging! I'm under attack. Every time I come through that portal, there is a friggin' ghast right here. Come on, bring it. Oh. Don't bring it! Don't bring it! Ah! Oh, jeez! Where the hell am I? Oh. Uh-oh. Seem to be on a floating island. Above a lot of lava. Do I have my bow on me? I don't. Oh, call sign. Excellent. Make a jump for it. Oh, we're a long way down. Well, this was not what I was planning for the day. He's down there in the lava. Okay, let's get out my new pickaxe. Haven't seen any ores in the nether. I don't know if that's... they aren't in this direwolf pack, or unlucky, or what it is. Might just be thinking of Taggart. Anyway, I'll pause there, and I'm going to get myself back up out of this situation. Alright, we're back, and I came out right where I wanted to be. This is my little base that I had. There's the nether portal, where I was using... This is where I first had the blast furnace and the coal coke oven. Okay, this is also where I have my book going back to the overworld. So I will create another linking book to the nether. Let go back here. Oh, right here, okay. Drop you and pick you up again. Oh, of course it's raining and it's night time. Just go try out my new sword. So much lag. Come here, creeper. Something for you. Alright. 2 hits. Right, okay. It's normally 3. I don't know. Done something. Anyway, today we're finished up here, hopefully, but I know I've probably forgotten something. Let's light this up. Going all the way down here. Like I said though, we've most likely missed something, so we will be back, I'm sure. Just put a torch on the way down. A few torches. Yep. Okay, yeah, it's going to be quite a decent build today. Will most likely take a long time. So, get rid of you. Got everything ready. I don't actually need to make all of it. And let's just put everything in there. Might need you. We'll need you two and you. There. Thinking it's probably not going to work what I was planning with the books. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, and that's the block breaker I made a while back. Probably not going to need it. I think I've already got enough made, but I thought I'd bring it along. What are we going to do today? Well, I have already done it. Just to show you. We can catch up to it. That's this here. I don't think that this here is actually working, the world anchor, so I'll try a chunk loader and find out. What is it? This is a RedPower Tunnel ball. And the way it works, behind here we have a bunch of block breakers. we just go forward. There we go, a wall of block breakers, and behind these covers we have some frame. We're using the redstone tube frame, which is new, and I have already decided I'm in love with it. Saves so much room. Now, redstone pulse from this, I've got it disconnected, going through the redstone tube makes those block breakers actually break the block in front, and because there's tubes through the frames, all the items they break go straight through into this ender chest, which I have filled up and emptied and filled up and emptied a couple of times. Of course, this whole thing would not move forward if it was not for these two. These two are your frame motors, which take a little bit to build. We're going to need another 2 of them. They are expensive, very expensive in fact. They take a diamond block and an iron block, quite a bit of iron as well, a bit of copper as well. We'll see how to make them in a minute. All this does, this one here will push everything, this whole structure forward one, so the block breakers can break it again. Then this frame motor here pushes just this frame motor back forward. Once this gets back, pushes the whole thing forward again. This here may look familiar. Well, this is where I was... Well, I've made quite a lot of charged up batteries. This is the filter under here pulling out the charged up ones, putting them into here, charging that up. This retriever is pulling out the empty ones and putting them back into the ender chest. And we have the same system reversed up the top at our base with a few solar panels. So yeah, a remote battery charger, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what people call it. And yeah, the tick going through there, and of course that's to give the filter and the retriever a pulse, and then of course your battery box has the power coming out going to the frame motors. This whole thing used to be so much harder to do because we didn't have these frame tubes in the frame. You had to have the frames and then the tubes on the outside of them, and of course that meant that you needed extra room. You couldn't have all the block breakers one after another, which meant you had to have the whole system move back, move sideways, move back, move forward, move sideways, move back, move forward. So you needed frame motors everywhere, and you needed to be smart. You needed to not be me, basically. This here is as simple as it can possibly get, and we are going to go make it. There's probably better ways of doing it, but this is how I know how to do it. I've spent, feels like hours, probably about 2 hours making it, so not including all the recipe making. But this here is the very first item we need, and one of the more crucial parts of this build. Well, without this it wouldn't work. This is a support frame. Support frame is just sticks and your brass ingot. We have made the brass ingot before. The brass ingot made a few different ways. Basically you need your brass blend. Just in the, being that we're using RedPower, I'd use the alloy furnace, tin and copper, but you can do a few other things with the dusts. Then you whack a pneumatic tube and a support frame together, you get a tube frame. The pneumatic tube we have made before, it's also brass and a piece of glass in the middle. I'll get you 8. Now I'll just take one of those, plonk it down. I'll also take one of these and plonk it down. You can see that there is an actual pneumatic tube inside there. These frames work together. Absolutely brilliant, I love them. Might grab my axe as well. If I had another tube frame on top, those tubes inside would be connected. So it's going to save a lot of hassle. You'll see when I build this. Okay, we are going to use a few support frames, probably only about 5 of those. Most of what we're going to use is the redstone tube frame. That's a tube frame with a piece of redstone. As simple as that. Now if we put, here you'll see the tubes inside the frame actually do match up. Well, there you go, a pickaxe works too. Alright, and I've already got quite a few of them. Quite a few more than what I think I will need, but won't need you. We'll need a couple of you though. Next thing we're looking at, these are just a few recipes for the auto crafting, for the alloy furnace. You can use iron and 4 redstone. You can also use copper and 4 redstone, and that will get you your red alloy ingots. 3 of those will get you your red alloy wire, which I do have some. I do, yep. We will be needing a bit of that. Another recipe for the alloy furnace, nickelite and silver. 4 nickelite, 1 silver. That gets you your blue alloy ingots. Blue alloy ingots with wool gets you your blue alloy wire. I probably don't need that much of you, but I've already got some of you made up. A jacketed wire. This time I have decided to make it out of marble cover. I actually do have some there made out of cobblestone, but let's make some out of marble. Just marble covers around one of your red alloy ingots. The marble covers I'm not going to show you in an auto crafting. Piece of marble makes 2 slabs. Slabs make panels. Panels make covers. There you go. You can put all these back together too. Make it your marble block again. We're actually going to need to make quite a few covers. Make a few more. Can never have enough. Also going to need some basalt covers. Well, we don't need these specifically, but that should be enough of those. Might need to make a few more, but I doubt it. Oh, you know what? We don't need covers. We need panels for the basalt and covers for the marble. Alright, the next thing, block breaker. We have made these before. We will need a ton of these, a stack and some. Depends on the size really, but very simple. Cobblestone, iron pickaxe, piston and redstone. Nothing difficult there. Your piston, seriously, I say it every episode, we make so many of them. Iron pickaxe. Okay, that's the block breaker right there. We've used this once before. I'll take 1 stack. We'll start with a stack. What do we have next? We have another timer. Timer needs stone wafer, stone wire, stone pointer, stone cathode, stone anode, and more wire. Okay, now to make your stone wafer is just stone in a furnace. The stone wire is redstone on top of a wafer. Stone anode is 4 redstone on top of 3 wafer. Stone pointer is stone, redstone torch, and stone wafer. Stone torch, redstone torch is of course redstone and a stick. And your stone cathode is another redstone torch and a stone wafer. That gets you the timer. Let's see if I've got a timer already built. I do. Excellent. Thank you. Next, what are we looking at? A couple of ender chests. Now, I've made nothing difficult here. I've put orange wool in the top though. Orange wool is a piece of orange dye and a piece of wool. Let's make one of you. Plonk it down. You'll see it's already got the code of orange, orange, orange. Now you can just use the, come on, when you put the chest down, you can just use die and click on one of the three spots, one of the three dots on top, and you'll actually colour it in. So you can set your own password, I guess, your own PIN to get into it. We need 2 of you. Okay, now I'm going to make a chunk loader. I'm not 100% certain it'll work with the redstone bore, but we'll find out. Now that's obsidian, the enchantment table's needed. We need a book, 2 diamond and obsidian. That gets you the enchantment table. Plonk it there with gold around it and an ender chest on top, and you get a chunk loader. We're going to find out if that works. Next we need a filter. Now this here is for the battery charger that we're going to be using to power this. That's cobblestone 3 on top and 1 in either corner down the bottom, gold in the middle side, another piston, and a red doped wafer. Red doped wafer is your silicon ball with the 4 redstone. We have made this before. That's the silicon bull, sorry. Let's try that again. Silicon wafer with the redstone, did I say that? Or silicon wafer is made with a silicon bull and a diamond handsaw. Silicon bull is your coal and your sand in the alloy furnace. Next we'll need a retriever. Also made this before. That's brass in the top corners. Leather. Another filter is needed, another one of those. 2 more ender pearls. Couple of iron ingots and an alloy, a blue alloy ingot. Nothing new there, so let's go grab them out of the chest. May as well take you, filter. Oh, I already had some ender chests. Oh well. What else do we need? We'll take both of you. 1 of you. And oh, there it is, retriever up the top there. It's hiding from me. It's going to be pretty much. Oh no, I'll need the screwdriver as well. Should have got all that into my inventory already. We'll come back over here. The battery box, which we just picked up. 2 batteries on either side. A piece of wood plank on top. 3 iron and a blue alloy ingot. Now these are the complicated part of the whole thing. Frame motor. Frame motor doesn't look too difficult. You got iron on the top. That's brass again around a blue electric motor. Blue alloy ingot and 2 more iron down there. However, to make the blue electric motor, more iron, another blue alloy ingot and 2 copper coil. Copper coil. Piece of iron with iron bars around it, and then fine copper wire. That gets you your copper coil. Iron bars are very simple, and you make it once, you've got enough for ever, just about. To make the fine copper wire, you need a piece of copper and a diamond draw blade. The diamond draw blade, that will last a while, but to make it, you need a block of iron, which we'll take, and a block of diamond. Yeah, we'll take it. And we need to get our saw. The block of iron, down to iron slab, down to a panel, and then you put it sideways and you get the panel strips. For the diamond, put it underneath, you get diamond slabs, then you get the diamond panel. Okay, so you put the diamond panel in the middle and the iron panel strips, and you get your diamond draw blade. Luckily for me, I can put all this back together. Don't actually need it. And I can also take my items back and put them up here. Okay, so that's how you make the frame motors. Quite a few benches needed for that. Now what we need to do is clear some room. Need to clear some room over here. Need my axe. Oh, yep, right there. So we're going to make this, and I wish I hadn't done that, but we did. Need to make a bit of room. Also need to clean out my inventory again by the look of it. I won't need these. Actually, did I put the timer back? No, still there. Not going to need you anymore. Probably not going to need you, but I will put you there just as something to stand on if need be. Just a couple of pieces of stone and a redstone torch. I think I can go without those. Get rid of... Oh, just said I wanted that. Won't need you. Don't need you. Alright. Let's get this going. It all depends on the size you want it. I'm going to start with the redstone tube frames. I may be pausing every so often to go and check my previous build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 7 by... I think that one down there is a 7 by 7, and it's producing very fast. 9 by 9 is... It's gonna... it's gonna be building quite a... It's gonna be collecting quite a few blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like... Looks like we're only going to go 7 high. Alright, now the covers that we made, if you put a cover on these frames, it means when the frame moves, whatever's touching it on this side won't stick to it. That's what we want as it's going through here, because otherwise all these blocks that the block breaker in front does not break will come along and come on top of this and will be stuck on here. So let's get this built. You can build this just about any size. The limit on the reach of the that these here can stick together is massive, so you can make them very big. We're going to be placing a lot of these down. Oh. And where is... There we go. Whack you... Oh, my covers. Where'd they go? Here we go. Now next we need the block breakers. Now you can put the block breakers down first. The reason I haven't is if you put them down like so, it's already facing the right way, and I don't like going through and using the screwdriver to change the direction of every single one. Oh, spoke too soon. Does mean I need to dig out a lot though. I'm sure we can cope with that. I have a feeling this is going to be a very long episode. I do every single bit of it on camera. So what I'll do is I will cut there, and when we come back I will have all these on the frame. Alright, we're back, and I have finished that part off. Oop, falling in a hole. So that's a wall of block breakers with our redstone tube frames going to all of them. And I have put covers right the way around both sides and underneath. You don't want any blocks sticking to it. Next, we are going to build a platform to work on. Now I like to... Oh, hang on. I don't want to use you. I like to make it 5 wide. And... yeah, that should be plenty. Plenty of room on either side. You can go right to the side if you want. You just got to make sure you don't forget the covers. And you can make this far more compact than what I'll be doing. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll make it 9. I need a way of getting up there. Where's my cobblestone? There we go. Okay. Yep, this looks good. I'm going to be replacing... where are they? I may end up replacing them now. And the reason why I'm replacing these middle ones with frames that do not have the tubes in them is because if you have these linked with the tubes, the battery charging station at the back, the filter will try to pull, well, it will try to put batteries in to inventories, the first free inventory, which sometimes will be our ender chest all the way up here. So our ender chest up here will sometimes end up being full. Alright, the other ender chest I'll whack down there just for the time being. There we go. Alright, I need potatoes because I look to be a bit hungry, but we'll worry about that later. We will be putting covers over the vast majority of all this. What we need now, though, are our panels. We put the panels along here. What the panels do, they look the same as covers, which is why I've done one black, one white. Whatever is on the panel will move with the frames. So whatever is on the cover, whatever's touching the cover will not move with the frame. Whatever is touching a panel will move. So all that was on top, actually you there, gone. The whole build that's on top here, if you don't put down panels, it will not stick to it. It'll potentially slide right off it. Okay. We may not need these. Also, we will not need one here. I think we need a cover there. Could be wrong, most likely am. Next we need to put down our frame motor. This is a bit of a pain to get these right. Another one there. Now we want you to push the frame that way. You want to push that way, but flipped over, I think. Hopefully that is the right way. Can't see, you got the cover on the panel. Hopefully it is. And this one here we want like so. Okay, now I'll put that down. Oh no, we can put that down right away. Like that. and comes back to our, over here we want our battery box, sorry. We want you here. We want, filter, I think I've done it, I'm looking at it around the opposite way to how I normally do. Filter here, you're going to be facing up. And we need an ender chest. Oops, needed one more. This ender chest is going to, I'm not going to put a color code onto it. Fail jump. Because that will link it up with the chest we've got up, the battery charger up at the base. Now we want you to pull out full batteries. So put a full one in there. That'll go through these tubes in the frame into the closest available inventory, which is the bottom one. We then put the retriever there. We do need fuck all. Couple of these, the redstone tubes. They're the tubes with a piece of redstone next to them. We can just use the frames, but like we can actually put the frames here instead of the tubes. That there is all good. Alright, it now has power. Well, not yet, but once I fill it up with these batteries here it will. Very good. And we'll fill you up. You can see it's trying to even out, it's trying to feed power into here. You want to be able to pull out empty batteries, which we have in there. You've got power, you do not have a tick though. There we go. I might have put a few too many empty batteries in there. That just needs a tick. To have a tick we need... Where did I don't seem to have what I want. Oh, I didn't collect them. There you go. Needs the jacketed wire. You can make any jacketed wire. I'm just using the marble because it looks nice. We'll need one of you there. We'll need another one there. Remember we put down the frames here without the tubes in them. So we've got to have a tick going to this section and to that section. You don't need, this back section doesn't need to have the tubes in it, except for in just here, these two spots here. But we made them all out of tubes, so I had more tubes than I had without. Next we need our red alloy wire. There we go. And right here we'll have a timer. Can run you like so. Yep, that way you'll get the tick and the power. Push everything forward. You'll end up on here. There's a cover there so it won't stick to that. You'll be connected to power here and here still. You won't be connected to a tick, so you won't be tempted to move again. This will be connected to a tick and power at the back here, so you will be willing to push this forward back into this place, and then it'll just keep going, inchworming forward. Alright, now the top half of this will come off and stay where it is when everything moves forward. So let's build a little wall at the back here. Frames will always stick to frames. There we go. Seems a little too simple, doesn't it? Now I placed down a chunk loader. don't know that it will work, but we'll place it down anyway. Now you can see there's quite a bit of extra room that we've got on here that you don't need. Like I said before, I do it just because I can and I want to. But what I would suggest you do is go through and put covers everywhere that you don't want something sticking. We don't want anything sticking here. I may even put some frames over top of this if need be, but now this whole wall here we are also going to put covers. We don't want anything sticking to it. Oh, cover just disappeared over there. To go and put that one back on, and why it disappeared. The panels, things will stick to the frames themselves. The panels mean that wiring will stick to it and not come off. If you try to put the wiring just onto the frames themselves, they'll actually fall off. Something drops out the outside the room. Now, yeah, reason why I put them all under here, some people don't. I have from time to time seen these back panels and these ones underneath catch a liquid source block and drag that along. There we go. Same for the sides, so why on earth did it give me the jacketed wire instead of another cover? I'm going to get this on every surface we can, even under here. I may do that off screen. Make sure we get them back here too. I'll finish covering this in these covers and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back and we are about to see if this thing works. So I put our timer down here and that will start the redstone signal. Okay, whoa. So we've got that one working the right way. This here is charging up and working. Oh, we've got some covers up here. There we go. We got one torch in there. This one here has power. Might be facing the wrong way. Oh, there we go. That's working. You can see quite a lot of things going into here. We'll try to get in front of it, but it's going to be going way too fast. Oh. So we are off. Well, I'm not. Standing on a cover. Let's see if we can't just get in front of it quickly. Oh, gravel. I don't have a shovel with me. Alright, block breakers move forward and they straight away collect. I need a few torches down. Trying to get in front far enough. Here we go. Block breakers move forward, collect that. Goes through all these frames. Oh, how am I going to get up there? We're not leaving anything behind, we're not. The whole thing's working fine. It's working perfect. In fact, a little too perfect. It stopped moving. And I will show you why. Because the ender chest is full. The block breakers themselves will not break anymore because they're all holding onto their item until this here is emptied out. I need to take a potato or a couple. Getting very slow. And it does give us a chance to get up on there, which is an opportunity we're going to take. Oh, fail clicking. Another good thing about these panels is you can place torches on it. They will fall off the covers though. So I'll put a few torches around here, just for when I do come and inspect. Let's get that to show lasers. It seems to be going from here. Can't get on top there. So what we've got to do though, we have got to get the ender chest, the other ender chest over there, back up to our sorting room. And it needs to be connected in, because just of the speed that this thing moves, it's filled up an entire ender chest in seconds, and it's only moved, this far, that far. So if you make these bigger, you make the tunnel bore even bigger, you're going to need a decent size sorting room to put up with it all. So what do we get in that? We got a lot of redstone, 2 torches, green sapphire, some nickelite, gold and iron, tungsten. And you see I just cleared out a spot and it'll start up again. Yep, see, it's going again. But it won't go for long. It's this very simple inchworm that we've got going here. Won't go for long because it will fill up very quick. Well, this will go through lava, it will go through water, which is why you really should be doing it down pretty low if you're after diamonds. Where I'm standing now is level 12.75. It says according to the minimap. So yeah, I should be collecting diamonds along the way. Again, we're filled up, haven't we? Yep. 2 different types of crystal. Weird. Some emerald, aluminium, or aluminum. So many sapphires in this biome. And this will just keep on going. I love the way the inchworms work. You see how when it comes back, it connects up with these two. Tick keeps working on this one. It's a very simple system, and it works. There are a lot that we're missing along the side, but this thing will go, as long as you've got inventory space, this thing will go to the end of the world, which we all know in Minecraft doesn't exist. And it will collect everything. Oh, yeah, that's it. We're out of room. Alright, I'm going to have to go... Oh, stuck on the timer. Going to have to go and connect our ender chest to the sorting room. We are going to run out of room for cobblestone, so we're going to have to find something to do with the cobblestone pretty quick. So I've actually got 2 tunnel bores. Probably going to be using this one, truth be told, because it's slightly smaller. Just a little bit. Which means you there, you there. It's using the same batteries to charge it up. But yeah, we're not struggling for energy. It doesn't use these 3 items don't use as much energy as what we're producing upstairs. Oh no, water. Let's see how it handles this. Oh, well, we're full. Let's just make a bit of room. It hasn't washed away any of that. Has washed away something Here. No. Tick's going through, power's going through. We got a cover that's off. Got a cover that's off and it's sticking to the water. Which means the whole thing is sticking to the water and it won't move forward. We're going to have to enclose this most likely. Which we can do. For the time being though, I am just going to block this water off. Oh. Where'd the water go? I can't actually pick those up. It's right on the edge. So, yep, the water block, source blocks were connecting to it. Go away. We're connecting to, most likely, you're still hitting me. Top of these blocks here. So I'll encase this in a frame and I'll let it keep running. Anyway, hopefully you got something out of that. If you did, and you enjoyed it, of course, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.